What's up YouTube? For tonight's video we have a full negative priority Pokemon moves team. Man, it's good to be back. Right, I've been on holiday for 2 weeks and I'm back and I'm going to be uploading a lot more frequently than what I've done in the last 2 weeks. So let's get to it. This one was Mystery Monday, which happened on Sunday. That's never happened before. Anyways, leave your favorite Pokemon theme team suggestions in the comment section down there below. Go do it. Guys, if you're hyped for these being uploaded a little bit more quickly now, hit that like button. Alright, this one's against Dark Poison 64 on my chat. You can come and battle me. I accept battles there each day. If you want to have battle against other people, trade, chat, anything, check it out. That's in the description. Pimpnite Pokemon chat there. Anyone can join through there. Alright, so we have a Zeb Streaker set. Now, on this team, I have all my attacking moves are negative priority moves. So I made all of them, just some really different moves you don't actually see too often. That was quite fun to use them. Now, I had some other moves that weren't negative priority, but they weren't attacking moves, as the screenshot suggested. So I was able to give myself a little bit of space there. All right, so I got the Stealth Rock up. That's basically really all I wanted to do for the Smeargle. I had a couple of Pokemon that had phasing moves like Whirlwind. So I thought that'd come in handy, and any annoying like focus sashes would be gone too. All right, so if Wailord coming in here, this was actually a low tier, obviously a low tier battle there too. Okay, so we have the Wailord using Whirlpool. So as soon as I seen Whirlpool, I knew that it would be a toxic Whirlpool set. We wouldn't probably use it anyway, or just trapping me in for some sort of move. All right, so I'm going for the Torment there. This is a Torment. Whirlwind set, Roost, and has Toxic as well. Didn't really have any attacking moves on this thing. As I said, it's a negative priority Pokemon moves team. So the only negative move I had was Whirlpool. Freaking Whirlwind. I'm getting mixed up. Okay, so going for the Whirlwind again. That basically countered that Wailord really hard there, blowing it out of the battle. That was amazing watching that Whirlwind, that Wailord go out to the Whirlwind. Anyway, so Rainbow Dash is going to come in here, and I'm going to probably go for the Whirlwind again. There's not too much I can do to it. I can go for Toxic. As I said, there's not much I can really do. And basically, Smeargle and Vullaby were just there to spread Stealth Rock damage around, and I had Spore on that too, just so I could... I actually had Roar on the Smeargle there too as a negative priority move. Alright, so we have the Cacturne coming out here. I can either go for the Whirlwind again, or go for the Toxic. Alright, so it's going to go for the C-Bomb here. I'm very bulky in defense. I'm running a max health, max defense set with Everlight there. It's super bulky. Maybe they expected me to swap there, I'm not sure. Or they just went for attack because they knew they were going to get phased out. I'm very toxic and taking lots of damage anyway. Alright, so the mighty Regigigas comes in here. This was pretty entertaining. So taking a little bit of damage. Now this thing is, I cannot let this thing set up. I need to definitely take it out here. I was thinking I could Whirlwind it out, or I could just get rid of it straight away. Okay, so here I went for the Toxic. Now, I knew my Vullaby was on borrowed time because I was already racking up a lot of Toxic, and I did have a perfect strategy to take this thing out. Okay, so it's a special Regigigas, which is pretty cool. It's going to go for the Thunderbolt there, and that's going to take out my Vullaby there. Special Regigigas is pretty cool. Gets rid of that. It's not really affected by Slow Start. Now, commonly, it can be run with Choice Spec, so I took a big risk here. So, swapping in my Squirtle here. Now, this Squirtle, I've got Mirror Coat and Counter on this, and it's going to go for the Thunderbolt. So, it fell for my trap there, which is really good. I've got Focus Sash on this set, and I'm going to go for the Mirror Coat here, which is absolutely going to demolish that Regigigas. I don't get paralyzed, which is good, and hype. So that's how Regigigas down. This Squirtle was really, really good. I tricked so many people. It was fun. Okay, so we have the Bambay coming in here. Now, obviously, I'm down to 1 health. There's nothing else I can do. I can either go for Toxic, and that was the best other move I had on this set. Okay, so it's going to go for Retaliate and outspeed me there. I kind of prefer the old Retaliate animation. I know it's quite similar, but I kind of prefer the other one, from 6th gen. Anyways, I can see it's taking a little bit of life orb damage there too. So half my team's gone. I need to get really back into this game. Okay, so it's going to go for the Zen Headbutt here. Sorry, I was just taking a drink before. My words might have been a bit muffled. Okay, so it's going to take the Zen Headbutt rather badly here. I'm going to go for the Dragon Tail. This is a very bulky hakamo set on both sides. It's got some nice phasing moves being Dragon Tail. Now, it wasn't like a phasing move team. It was, as you know, Dragon Tail always goes second. So I thought that would be appropriate on this team too. Because a lot of the moves the negative priority moves that went super duper powerful, and I thought I had to come up with some sort of strategy for me to get into the game. Okay, so I'm going to get critted there by Superpower, which really sucks. This is a Noble Roar set with Sleep Talk and Dragon Tail. It's very, very bulky. Unfortunately, I had Hyper Cutter there. That's whatever, really. Not that it really makes too much difference. I could have Dragon Tailed it or whatever. They're going to swap out their Kingdra there, so that Kingler there, which was interesting. I just went for the Dragon Tail here again, and Moby Duck is going to get hit by the Dragon Tail there again, so that's pretty good. Maybe they didn't want to suffer the negative defense and attack drop, and me swap something else in to take advantage of that. Anyway, so the Cactune's going to come in here, forcibly come in. Now, I actually went for the rest here. It goes to the Sucker Punch to try and finish me off. I did actually predict that and went for rest instead of just going for the Dragon Tail there. Now, this, as I said, this is a rest Sleep Talk tech with Noble Roar and Dragon Tail. It's extremely bulky, and I've got Everlight on this one too. So I've got max health, max defense with a sassy nature, because I'm not exactly going to be outspeeding anyone with negative priority moves. Okay. So I'm going to be fast asleep here. I'm hoping I can get the Dragon Tail off to try and get this Cacturne out of here and get some more damage on the incoming Pokemon. Okay, so but my most damaging and scary Pokemon still hasn't come yet, guys. It still hasn't come. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that Cacturne there. Okay. Now, the Stantler's going to come in here. I know that it's going to use, it's either going to use like Zen Headbutt, or that's really the only move I thought it would use. Try and flinch me with that. Okay, so Zen Headbutt actually misses, which is really, really good. I was hoping I could get the Dragon Tail here, and that would be enough to take out the Stantler there. Even if it didn't quite kill it, the Stealth Rocks would be enough to do it. Unfortunately, I get the Noble Roar there, but that's still good. Noble Roar is a pretty cool move there. Not many Pokemon can learn it. That drops the attack and special attack, as well as its all-round bulk. It's very, very bulky. I've also got Bulletproof on this set too, so I can block out a lot of those attacks. Okay, so that Noble Roar was really good. That definitely died the damage down a lot on Zen Headbutt. I'm going to wake up and use the Dragon Tail, and that is Stantler out of here, so that's really good. I'm starting to get back into this battle now. So that's 2 down. A lot of the Pokemon, like Cacturne, is also very... and the Wailord is also getting hit by a lot of Stealth Rock damage here. Okay, so thinking here what I should do, I thought, bugger, I'm just going to go straight for the Dragon Tail again, get some damage off. So this Wailord is obviously going to try and go for the Toxic. It's got rest already, so I'm not sure what the play was there on that. Maybe it doesn't have any other moves than that. I'm just going to go for the... oh my god, that animation. It's going to go for the Dragon Tail again, and Zebstrika is going to come in. So I really need to take this thing out. It's quite threatening. I lost my Squirtle, so I can't use Counter against it, or Mirror Coat, so I need to take it out somehow here. Okay. It's going to go for the Me First this time. This is pretty funny. It's going to go for the Me First Dragon Tail here. So it gets the Dragon Tail off, and it's going to do hardly any damage, but it's going to phase me out there. So that was pretty funny. It used my own move against me. Okay, so swapping in Avalugg here. This was pretty funny. Okay, so here I've got a pretty interesting set on my Avalugg. I've got Hail with the Ice Body and Leftovers. I've also got Mirror Coat as the negative priority. I've also got Avalanche as the negative priority too. And I've got Recover too. Now, that was a pretty lucky miss there with Overheat. I don't think it would have killed me, but it would have done some severe damage to me. Now here I went for the Mirror Coat because I thought, bugger it, he's going to definitely go for it again. But he went for the Volt Switch this time, so I was like, damn. I was really hoping the Overheat there was coming. So I ran on this max health, max special defense. Even with max special defense, it's by no means bulky in special defense at all. All right, so Moby Duck's going to come in here. I'm going to use the Mirror Coat here. A Mirror Coat kill again. I love Mirror Coat and Counter. They're so fun moves. They require a lot of prediction though. So when you use them, make sure you get it right, because it becomes very, very obvious after that. Okay, so I've got my Hail happening with my Ice Body, and I've got my Leftovers, which is really good. Avalugg was definitely a very handy Pokemon on my team too. Alright, so we have the Kingler coming out here. Mr. Krabs is going to make me a Krabby Patty. So I'm going to swap out here. I'm kind of fearing the Superpower maybe, so I'm just swapping Hakamo again. He's pretty much done anyway. He's done his job really nicely. I'm just going to sacrifice him to the Superpower there. So Hakamo's going to go down after the poison damage. He even tanked that Superpower. What a beast. Okay, so I'm going to get a little bit more hail damage on the Kingler too. Kingler really has no recovery. No one's going to be running like a rest, sleep, talk Kingler, except if it's me. And things are going pretty good. So bringing in my most feared Pokemon is my Pancham. Now this is a max health, max special defense, sassy natured Pancham with Everlight. It's also got Scrappy, so it can hit goes It's got a Rest, Sleep Talk, Bulk Up, and Vital Throw. Now, what Vital Throw does, it actually doesn't do anything. It's just a normal damage type move that has negative priority. So you never ever... There's like something crawling on my leg. All right. Sorry. I think there was a... Yep. There's a spider on my leg. Anyway, I'm going to keep going. So we have the... Why does this happen every time? So I've got the Vital Spirit happening here. Cacturne is going to get demolished if it gets hit by it. I was just hoping I could get the Rest, Sleep, Talk happening action afterwards. Okay, so I'm going to heal up whatever damage there. It's going good. Now, I was worried about this Cacturne. If it did have Sword Dance, it could set up on me and generally just sweep the rest of my team. Even Avalug's amazing defense would not stand a chance after a couple of Sword Dances. And it did have Sword Dance. So I was like, crap, I really need to hit my, the Vital Throw now. Okay, so going for the Sleep Talk here. I was hoping I wouldn't get Rest because it's me and I get Bulk Up. So I'm like, that's not too bad. At least I'm going to boost my defense. Okay, so I've got some bulk ups up, so we're basically back to square one. Cacturne's got the Sword Dance, I've got +2 in defense. Okay, so we've got we've got a Z move here. It's going to be a Dark type. Now, this is not going to affect me, but I'd say it would have probably do a lot more than it had Sucker Punch. I've seen that. It had Seed Bomb. It had its Z move. And I had Sword Dance, so that was the 4 moves that I had. Okay, so I'm going to use the Black Hole there, and that's going to suck my Pancham into a hole. Woo! Okay, so he's going to hit me for not very effective damage. Still did a fair bit. We probably would have done around as much as C-Bomb. I'm still very tanky. Okay, so going for the Sleep Talk there, and that's going to take it out with a Rest, Kai. Okay, so there's nothing I can do. I have to go for the Vital Throw this time. So C-Bomb hits, as you can see, it does around the same damage, maybe a little bit more. I'm going to go for the Vital Throw here and take the Cacturne out. So it was a 3-hit KO anyway with C-Bomb. I guess the Z move was worth a try there. So that's Cacturne down. Alright, so I've got the Zeb Streaker left, and I've got my Avalug still left. Now, I actually got close to a couple of sweeps with this Pancham. I took out like 5 Pokemon with it. So I may do a Pancham sweep with this set. I may change up the Vital Throw there. I've got a couple of better moves that I could probably put in there. But I may do that one in the future. Okay, so I'm going to take that out with the Vital Throw, and that's going to take Zeb Streaker out. So I'm very happy with that one. Now, this is where things get very interesting. Alright, so Mr. Krabs is going to come out here, and I know that I've got enough to take it out. However, I'm on very, very low health, and even with all my bulk ups up, I'm not going to be able to take a Crab Hammer from the mighty Kingler. So that's my Pancham down. The last Pokemon I've got is my Avalug. This guy is max health and max special defense, so it won't be as bulky as my usual Avalug set. Okay, so Crab Hammer is going to hit pretty dang hard there. I went for Recover just to face check and see what it would do. I think it could use Superpower, but then again, that would put it in a position, bad position, if I had used Recover like straight away, which I did. So going for the crit, I guess. That was the thing I was worried about. Alright, so here I was thinking, well, I'm pretty good. I could probably go for the Hail here and get the Ice Body happening, because I've got Avalanche. I know that's not going to be able to take it out. Kingler's got actually nice base defense itself, so it's going to take a couple of them to take it out. Okay, so I've got the Hail happening here. That's going to do damage to Kingler as well. It's going to give him my Ice Body, and I've got Leftover as well to stack with it for some recovery. Okay, so things are going pretty damn well at the moment. So I've got that, and the next turn I can go for Recover. Then I can go for the Avalanche to take it out. That's basically my plan here. Alright, so Crab Hammer is hitting like super duper hard there. It's about a 3-hit KO. I'm going to get the Recover off here, which is really nice, and I'm going to get the recovery from the Ice Body and the Leftovers after, almost putting me close to full health. So things are going really good. Getting more damage on the Hail here. Now, as I said, the only thing I was really worried was the Crab Hammer like crit there. Everything else I was fine. It was all going really good. Okay, so going for the Avalanche this turn. Crab Hammer is going to hit super duper hard, and you know what? It crits me. Of course it does. I just live on 30 health. Going for the Avalanche here. I thought this would be really, really close, and it just misses a kill. Now, Hail is going to hit the next turn, but what do you know? It lives on 1 health. What the fuck? Okay, so I'm pretty salty. I was very, very salty at the moment. I get my Ice Body and my Leftovers, but I knew I wouldn't be able to take the next one. I was so salty. I was spamming in the chat. Crab Hammer misses. Woo! And I get the Avalanche off. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, good game. that could have gone either way, and a brilliant game and some brilliant moves and plays. I'm not salty anymore.
do 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 do